If you are someone who loves vision boards, you know what? God bless. However, you already know I'm not the biggest fan, but I digress. It's okay. I don't have to like it, okay? If you like it, I love it, okay? But this year, 2026, is starting off to be a year, okay? Depending on where you're sitting right now, it's a year. But I want to give you a new strategy to attack everything that you want to accomplish in this year. And if you want to build the life and the love that you want, I have a 7-step strategy that I want to share with you, but it's going to require that you ditch that vision board. And if you want to do that, come on into the podcast. Come on in, sit down, get your pen, get your paper. You might want some colored pencils, whatever you need to get this down, because we're going to put pen to paper today. You're going to write it out and we're going to make it plain. All right, let's go. Hi, I'm Dr. Tiff, your relationship transformation coach. I've spent the past 20 years working with high-achieving women just like you who are crushing it in every area of their lives, everywhere except their relationships. And look, I get it. Finding the one ain't easy, and relationships are hard. But you know what's even harder? Cycling through the bad ones, or worse, staying in relationships when you already know they're not a good fit. You want a relationship of ease, uncomplicated, someone to love you down, but instead you've been suffering through bad dates, sexual incompatibility, and someone who might be good for somebody, but not for you. And if we're really being honest, you know that deep down, the work that really needs to be done starts and ends with you. If you're done wasting time in dead-end relationships and sick of looking for, chasing after, or trying to convince somebody to be the one, and you're ready to become the one, then baby, you're in the right place. So prop your feet and let's clink glasses, because I'm giving you the tea and the tips to fix your relationships. Let's go. Hello. It's me, Dr. Tip, and you are listening to the Fix Your Relationships podcast. It's 2026. I can't believe that we have made it through 2025. Oh my gosh, what a year, and what a year it will be, 2026. I'm excited for whatever the year has in front of us. I think this is going to be a wang dang doodle. Good or bad, it's going to be a wang dang doodle. So before we get started today, I want to share a testimonial that I got for our podcast. You guys, every time y'all leave a review for the podcast, it really does warm my heart. It makes me a little teary-eyed because you guys say some of the most amazing things. This review is coming from Tina Andrews. Tina said, "This show tackles the hard stuff with so much wisdom and grace. It's helped me recognize unhealthy patterns, set better boundaries, and show up differently in my relationships. Truly life-changing." Tina, listen, friend, babes, honey, sis, thank you so much for the lovely review. It does something to me to read these reviews aloud to you guys. It really helps me to know that I'm on the right track, that I'm doing the right thing. It reaffirms what God has already told me, is that my girls need these things. And it really warms my heart that you are receiving it as I'm giving it, that the thing that God wants, that's placed on my heart to give you, that you actually want it. So thank you so much for your kind words. And if you too would like to leave a review, I would love to read it aloud. Just go on over to Apple Podcasts and scroll down to write. It's purple letters and it says write a review, and you just click that and you give me 5 stars and you write a review telling me how much you love the podcast, and then I read it on the air. It's that simple. It's that simple, sweetie. Make me smile today. Okay. All right. So today, as I said in the introduction, we're going to be setting some goals. Okay. We're going to set some intentions for the year, but we're not going to do it via vision board. It's not my preferred way of chronicling our goals, but this, my friends, it is a 6-step solution for building the life that you want in 12 months. You could really do this in any number of months you want. I'm saying 12 just because we're at the beginning of the year. But if you want to set this intention for 6 months, you can modify it. We'll talk about how to do that going forward. But 6 simple steps for those of you in the one within, and in our Facebook group, you guys are going to get a bonus tip that I'm not putting on the podcast. Okay. So if you want the bonus tip, you'll need to either join our Facebook group. It's free, totally free, fyrcommunity.com if you want that additional tip that I'm not giving here on the podcast. Or you can come on into my program, the one within 30-day reset. And so you can do that by going to drtiffanyhenry.com/the one within and register for the program. Once you sign up, you'll have access to the student portal, and the 7th tip will be in the student portal. I'm going to upload that this week for the students that are already in the program. All right. So we're ditching the vision board today. We're not even looking at a vision. We ain't cutting nothing out. And we're going to create the life that we desire and deserve in 6 simple steps. So without further ado, sweetie, let's get into it. So step 1, I want you to just have a seat for me. Just have a seat, get comfy, cozy. If you are in a position where you can close your eyes, I'll have you do that right now. Go ahead and close your eyes. And remember, you've got that pen and paper handy, but you don't need it right this second. I want you to just think. Look in your mind's eye for me for a second. And I want you to visualize yourself in the next 12 months. So let's say December, maybe January of next year, but 12 months from now. And like I said, if you want to shorten this to be a 6-month thing, okay, we can do 6 months. You can do however many months you want. For the purposes of this, we're going to do 12. I want you to think about yourself in 12 months. I want you to think about the things that you want in your life. I want you to think about everything that you desire and deserve. And I don't want these to be mediocre thoughts, okay? I want these to be big, audacious dreams of yours. Things that you have been working so hard for that you know you can accomplish under the right set of circumstances, with the right connections, with the right talents and expertise. And I want you to think that in 12 months, right, everything you tried has worked out. Every step that you've taken has led to another and another and another, right? Every door that you knocked on opened without fail. Every favor that you've asked or needed has been called in. People are like thinking of you, speaking of you, praying for you. Life is looking so good. Everything that you've wanted has fallen in your lap because you have been able to like move forward. You've been able to get clear. You've been able to push past procrastination. You have not let fear hold you back. Now open your eyes and I just want you to write down on that sheet of paper, what does your life look like? How is life for you? What's the dream, sweetie? What does life look like? That's step 1. I want you to write that down. And you'll have opportunities. I'll tell you each time when I want you to pause. Because this is a podcast, I'm just going to go straight through. But if you're listening to this in real time, just go ahead and pause here and then pick it back up once you've finished. Step 1 is writing down what your life actually looks like in 12 months. All things considered, everything is worked out. Every door is open. Everything you ever wanted happened within that 12-month period. What does it actually look like, sis? Go ahead and write it down in step 1. Now, step 2, we are going to speak these things into the affirmative. So let's say you had a health related goal. Let's say that you've been struggling with your weight. You're not going to write, well, I'm going to lose 10 or 20 pounds in 12 months. No, you've already lost the 20 pounds. Okay. I've lost my 20 pounds. I've had to buy a whole new wardrobe of beautiful clothing because none of my old clothes fit. I feel fabulous. I no longer get winded when I run up the stairs. I can walk my dog and play with my kids. I have so much energy. I'm eating cleaner. My skin has cleared up. I'm getting all the nutrients. And so I have lots of energy. My thoughts are clear, all because I have focused so much more on my health and wellness. I have good numbers, cholesterol's down, blood pressure's down. I'm no longer taking medication. I am great. Okay. So I want you to write down 10 things, right? 10 things that you see in yourself. And it could be health related. It might be financial. You might have some things in there about your relationship. You may have some things in there about your job, where you live, the types of friends that you have. Go ahead and write down all of the beautiful things that you are in 12 months. Okay? That's step 2. Hey babes, taking a quick break to talk to you about the One Within 30-Day Reset, my one-of-a-kind guided journaling experience. If you are someone who is determined to improve your relationships in 2026, but also want to make sure that you don't neglect yourself in the process, I'd love to see you inside this program. I designed the One Within 30-Day Reset for women just like you, strong, hyper-independent, crushing it at work, living your dreams. But if we're really being honest, things are a little lacking in the love department. You know that there's probably some self-work that you need to do. Maybe you've been putting it off because you're not quite sure where to start. Well, that's where the One Within steps in. If you can spare just 5 to 10 minutes a day, I'll help you identify the patterns and triggers holding you back in your relationships, help you to set better boundaries and end the cycles of self-sabotage and missed red flags. I'll help you embrace the personal growth strategies necessary to stop making the same mistakes over and over again and to start calling in that love we both know you deserve. And remember, this is a guided experience. I'm not just handing out blank sheets of paper and telling you to scribble your hopes and dreams. Each day, I'm providing you with thought-provoking prompts designed to really tap into what's kept you feeling stuck in your relationships. In addition, you're going to get daily video messages from me, get full access to our private community, group coaching calls, bonuses, and so much more. If you're ready to sign up or just need more information, head on over to drtiffanyhenry.com/theonewithin. Now back to the show. Step 3. Hopefully you paused that, okay, and got that all written down. Pause that, write it down. All right, now step 3. In that list of things that you just did, and if you are just pummeling through and listening and not doing it, I want you to stop for real and do step 2. I need you to do it. All right? Because once you do that, step 3, I want you to look at that list of 10 things, 10 manifestations, 10 things that you are in 12 months, okay? And I want you to circle 1, okay? It's not the first one, it's not the last one, it's not the middle one. I want you to circle the one that is the game changer, the difference maker, the one thing on your list that will have the greatest impact on all the other things in your list. It's the difference maker, the biggest ripple effect. The one thing on your list that is going to change the game and can impact almost every other thing on that list. You go ahead and you circle that one, okay? Pause, think about it, do what you need to do, pray over it, circle your difference maker, all right? Number 4, the 4th step, okay, in building that life that you want, I want you to list 12 to 24 ways. Now, if you did a 6-month goal, we'll say 6 to 12, okay? 12 to 24 ways in which you can make the one that you circled, that thing that you circled, that one thing that's a game changer, that's going to have the biggest impact and ripple effect on all the other things. 12 to 24 ways that you make this an inevitable reality. What could you do? 12 to 24 things that you can do that are within your power to do that would make this thing happen 1,000%. Okay? So go ahead and write it down. And you might be able to come up with a few at first, but you're really it's going to be difficult as you get towards the end of that list to come up with those things. But absolute. If I do this and I do that and I do this, that is definitely going to happen. So it doesn't matter what it is. Just go ahead and write it out, okay? Don't hem and haw. Just do it. Now that you've done that, step number 5, okay? I want you to reorder that list and make it into a to-do list of sorts. I want you to reorder it 1 through 12 or 1 through 24, however many you have, and put them in order. Put them in order. This is now your plan of attack. This is how you are going to tackle that difference maker. This is how you are going to accomplish that one thing that is going to impact everything else, that is the difference maker, that will have the biggest ripple effect on every area of your life. This is how you're going to attack it. Okay? So go ahead and put those in order, 1 through 12, 1 through 24. And once you've done that, we're now at step 6, okay? We're now at step 6, and step 6 is scheduling it. This is probably one of the most important parts of this whole operation, okay? You're going to schedule it. You're going to schedule 1 to 2 of those action items that you just created in step 5. You're going to schedule them each month. So number 1 and 2, because that's you've ordered them, okay? You've already ordered them. 1 and 2 are going to go into the first month. They're going to go into January. 3 and 4 are going to go into February. 5 and 6 are going to go into March, and so on and so on and so on. And once you've scheduled them, once you put them in your calendar, I want you to set a daily or weekly reminder to check in on that goal. This needs to be front of mind for you every day. This thing, if this goal is a difference maker, if it's going to change the game, move the needle for you, if it is going to help you to manifest the thing that you know you want, if it's going to make you the person that you know you are meant to be, then we are going to be very intentional each and every day about making sure that it happens, okay? Part of the reasons we don't follow through with some of our goals is because we don't see them every day. We don't hear them every day. We don't look at it every day. We say it, and then we, like with a vision board, right? You have it on this piece of paper, but by March, it's somewhere in the back of your closet or not even hanging on the wall anymore. You don't even go into the room where that piece of paper is. This puts it in front of you every single day or at least once a week so that you are reminded of the thing that you need to do in order to be the person that you claim you want to be. Okay? So while you have time right now, go ahead and put those things on your schedule, 1 to 2 things per month, and get them on your calendar right now. Okay? All right. So that has been tip 1 through 6. If you would like the 7th tip, and I know you do, go on ahead and join our Facebook community, FYRcommunity.com. FYR stands for Fix Your Relationships, okay? FYRcommunity.com. Go over there and you can go ahead and I'll have that up by Friday. You can see the 7th tip. What I'm probably going to do, just full transparency, is do a whole video of this. You'll have this video, but you'll also have tip number 7 included. So that will be fun. I'm also posting this as a bonus in the One Within 30-day reset in the student community so that you guys will have 1 through 6 plus 7. All right. This has been a quick, short, and sweet episode of Fix Your Relationships podcast. Thank you so much for joining me this week. I can't wait to see you next week. And you guys might have, if I can muster up the strength, you guys might have 2 episodes this week because I really do want to talk to you. We ditched the vision board today. We came up with a strategy for you to accomplish one thing that's going to impact so many other things for 2026. But I also want to help you to prioritize yourself and have the best year ever, the funnest year ever, just have things to look forward to. So I have a simple strategy, also some tips for doing that as well. And I'm going to talk to you about that in the next episode. I may try and squeeze that one into this week. If not, you'll get it next week. Okay. All right. I love you. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you very soon. Might be in a few days, might be next week. All right. Ciao. Hey, babe, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. My goal with this podcast is to bless you with information that helps you fix those relationships that are most important to you, but not before you do the self-work needed to make sure that those relationships thrive. If this episode was exactly what you needed, then guess what? Somebody else probably needs it too. So do me and them a favor. Please share this episode with your good girlfriend and let her know about the podcast. And while you're at it, hop on over to Apple Podcasts and leave a review. This really helps to grow the podcast and puts it right in front of other women who are desperate to work on their relationships and themselves. And if you haven't done so already, I want to invite you to join our community of like-minded women all on a journey to become the one. You can sign up for free at becometheone.myflowdesk.com/email. I know that's a lot, so just go on over to the show notes and click that link there. Thanks again for listening to Fix Your Relationships with Dr. Tiff. I'll see you right back here next week.